In most cases, these types of damages or these monetary rewards are only given to people who actually truly deserve them. In many cases, people actually go to court and they live with way less than what they had asked for. So, I've explained to you the entire general damages and also special damages. However, I've explained to you in the contract law basis and also in the employment law basis. What I would like to tell you in terms of special damages is that special damages are assessed by court and they're also assessed by a judge. Now, this is also stipulated under Order 9, Rule 8 of the Civil Procedure Rules of Uganda. Remember, in the beginning of the video, I told you that there are a number of things, there are a number of laws that govern damages. We have the Contracts Act of 2010, we have the Civil Procedure Rules, SI 71, and we also have the Civil Procedure Act of Uganda. Now, Order 9 in the Civil Procedure Rules, we have orders like different categories that have different. We have cost of suits, we have service, we have summons, that kind of thing. But now, in relation to damages, we have under Order 9, Rule 8. So this is in assessment of special damages. In other words, the judge must rely on Order 9, Rule 8 to really see, does this person who is bringing this accused person to court, did he really suffer this did this really suffer this loss in terms of general damages? If yes, I'm going to reward him or her with general damages. But do they also deserve special damages? So there are certain set rules that you should go through, or the judge must go through for you to get, or for you to be granted special damages. It's not very immediate that you're going to get special damages. Actually, like I had mentioned earlier, it's quite difficult in many situations. It does happen, but it's extremely difficult. In many cases, many people are denied special damages. They are given exemplary damages, but they're not given special damages. So, let us now go to punitive damages. So, what are punitive damages? I've explained to you what general damages are. I've explained to you what exemplary / special damages are. But what are punitive damages? Punitive damages is basically, it's like special damages in a way. Or, okay, maybe that's a bit erroneous. But what I can tell you is that punitive damages is basically, in nature, they're like a fine. Have you ever gone to a fine? Has a fine ever been imposed on you? Let me give you a short story. In high school, I actually damaged one of the windows in my former high school. I'll not mention which one it is, but I was given a very small fine. Of course, as a student, they couldn't give me a very huge fine, but I was put to assembly and everything, and I was a bit humiliated, of course. Like in normal high school, you young man, you're this, you're very careless. Now you need to pay a small fine for contribution of this window. So I was not caned, as some of you may want to state. Many times would want to be caned and you jump like this. But anyway, that's beside the point. A punitive damage is basically a fine that court is giving you to punish the accused person, or to punish the person, the party who has been brought to court for in most cases, let's say, humiliating someone. Punitive damages are given mainly in terms of defamation suits. They're given in cases of, because you've damaged someone's reputation. Punitive damages, I hope you guys have understood, it's basically a fine. It's a fine in nature. It's those special damages the judge will say, but to Mushabe, I think you really wronged Mr. Kahuma in terms of the contract that you had with him. Or if he was dismissed unlawfully, if, let's say, like the early example I'd given you, if Mr. Kahuma worked for Uganda Bureau of Statistics and he was fired unlawfully without any due process, he was fired without anything, he was not fired in regards to the process, then you're going to be given punitive damages. It's basically, the judge is basically putting a fine and punishing. It's basically a punishment. The judge is putting a fine on the company or on the person who has wronged the plaintiff. So, that is basically it in regards to punitive damages. Have we missed anything out, guys? We've talked about general damages, we've talked about special damages, we've talked about punitive damages. Now, I had mentioned earlier that There are many types of laws in regards to civil suits, but I also I've dwelled so much on employment and also in regards to contract law, but I also want to take you to tort law. In most cases, general damages, it's quite the reverse in regards to what I've been telling you. In terms of the Contracts Act 2010 and the Civil Procedure Act and Civil Procedure Rules, it's much easier to prove general damages and harder to prove special damages. However, in regards to tort law, remember I told you earlier, a tort is a civil wrong. You've breached someone's right. A tort is basically a breach of someone's right. If this person's right has been breached, then what remedies are they going to get from court? So in regards to tort law, special damages are actually much easier to prove because it's much easier to prove loss in terms of a tort. In terms of tort, it's much easier to prove that you were really damaged so much. But in regards to general damages, in regards to tort law, it's much harder to prove general damages because general damages, someone has taken you to court in terms of a tort. They are saying that they suffered psychiatric harm, mental stress, distress, that kind of thing. But special damages, it cuts across. It's in regards to financial loss, regards to loss of livelihood, loss of a job, public humiliation. It's also in regards to a defamation suit. You've damaged my reputation. So I really wanted you to understand all of these issues concerning damages in regards to the Ugandan law, or in regards to what the rewards you're going to get from court when you finally file a lawsuit. So like I mentioned earlier, we have the Contracts Act of Uganda 2010 also talks about damages. Let me just go there briefly. The Contracts Act gives damages. We have ordinary damages, we have special damages, and there are also other remedies that the Contracts Act gives. Let me just digress a bit. We have rescinding a contract, which is also rescission. We have restitution, which is basically putting this person back into the position they were in before the loss that they had suffered. So this is all that I had for you in regards to damages. I just wanted to give you an insight of how damages are given, who can give a damage, how damages are assessed. Remember, I told damages in regards to the Civil Procedure Rules are assessed under Order 9 Rule 8. So a judge it's in accordance to a judge discretion. The judge's discretion is given under Section 27 of the Civil Procedure Act and also Section 26, subsection 2 of the Civil Procedure Act. Let me just make it very clear, like Simply Legal likes to make it clear. In regards to damages, it is your role as the plaintiff to go write your plaint out with your lawyer, go to court. The judge is going to then again ask you, what are your prayers? Your lawyer or counsel is going to stand up and say, my lord, we are asking for general damages and us asking for special damages. The judge will then ask, why are you asking for this? Now it will have to be up to yours truly, counsel, to battle it out in court. So it's up to the judge's discretion in accordance to Section 27 of the Civil Procedure Act and Section 26 subsection 2 to ask and to persuade the court to state that my client, Mr. Kahuma, suffered financial loss of about $5 billion and also $2 million in special damages. Then it will be up to the judge to say, I think Mr. Kahuma deserves his $5 billion in general damages, and also in special damages he deserves a lesser amount than what he has asked for, maybe $10,000. In regards to special damages, it's much harder to prove, but once your counsel, or once you can really prove in your evidence in court that you have really suffered special damages, the court will also give you special damages. Like I told you, punitive damages are given in regards to a punishment of the accused party. The court or the judge is going to punish the accused party for wronging or for putting this person in terms of a financial loss. So there are other types of damages in other jurisdictions. Let me just wrap up the video. So I hope everyone has understood. Thank you, my tribe, for listening to me. But before I like to leave, I would like to state that every commercial transaction or every type of law which is in the commercial basis. Either it is employment law, or it's procurement law, or it's in contract law. Everything is under civil law. Like I mentioned earlier, we have civil law, we also have criminal law. So Contracts Act, employment, procurement, everything that is commercial based or that will have damages at the end of a lawsuit is under civil law. So thank you so much for listening to me. If there's something I've left out, my fellow lawyers, my fellow counsel, in regards to damages that I have not mentioned in this video, please let me know in the comment section. If there's something you loved about this video, please let me know in the comment section. For those who are just joining the tribe or who like to be part of the tribe, by the way, I'm also giving out different roles in the tribe. I'm looking for a chief, I'm looking for clan members, I'm looking for clan heads. Guys, let the Simply Legal tribe expand more. Let it continue flourishing. Let's keep growing. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. Let's continue moving further. And for those who are new to the tribe, hit the subscribe button and I'll give you also a place in the legal tribe. And feel free to hit the comment section. I'll see you next time and thank you.